thank you for coming to the library.
Let me say a word, please.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, this is Local Blend 2006, and it's always, of course, brought to you by the Friends of the Library who provide the money to make these events possible. And that's my commercial announcement. And there's Cary Ann.
Hey, thanks. I'm always cutting in on everybody's lines. Sorry. Thanks for having me, Kevin. And thanks all for y'all for coming. I don't really get to do a lot of solo acoustic stuff anymore. Some of that is by choice, and some of it is just by sheer fear of being on a stage by myself after having been playing on stage with a rock band or a country band. But I really like doing this gig because I get because it's a library and it just feels cool, and I get to talk about library-ish things like history and my family, and you'll probably know more about me than you want to by the time it's done. I'll try to keep it clean up here. Took up cursing on stage, but I have a young budding artist in the front. I don't want to defile her beautiful little ears. I like her cowboy boots too. Very nice. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like a punk from the 80s, it's because I felt like it, and I've been working in the sun all day, and I didn't feel very cute, and I have new white shoes, and they match the outfit. So thank you for listening, and this first song is called The Long Road. I was made of stone, bone dry from bleeding. Every time I thought of leaving, my voice was taken from my mouth. Then you came through the rain to my door. The streets were abandoned, soaked through you were standing, and the water was flooding the ground. So don't call my name if you can't bear the weight. It's been a long road to feeling alright, but I'll get there one step at a time. String you up, baby, wherever you are, just as long as your ropes are tied. So don't confuse me with somebody else who might cower, cry out, cheat, steal from you, or lie about what my intentions might be. Baby, we might be a couple of jerks who took leave of our senses, set fire to our defenses, and laid our hearts on the tracks. So don't call my name if you can't bear the weight. It's been a long road to feeling alright, but I get there one step at a time. They will string you up, baby, wherever you are, as long as your ropes are tied. So lay your ears to the ground. Can you hear that train coming? Well, there ain't no use in running, 'cause it's bound to roll you down. So don't call my name if you can't bear the weight. It's been a long road to feeling alright, but I'll get there one step at a time. They will string you up, baby, wherever you are, just as long as your ropes are tied. would, since I've got you here and you're in seats and you don't want to be rude or anything, I was going to subject you to a lot of stories. Hopefully they won't be boring, and they will be brief. I'm working on the brevity thing, but sometimes it's hard. I stopped talking at the rock show entirely pretty much because it's just like it never stops. But my buddies came up from Nashville, kids I grew up with, Dustin Welch and Corey Yance. We'd been playing music together since we were really young, like 12, 13, 14. All grew up on the same street. They came up. They worked on my record with me. It was such a cool experience because now we're all grown up and everybody's doing stuff. And they brought with them a bunch of really old, cool songs. And I'm going to play two of them in a row for you. The first one is called The Furniture Man, otherwise known as the Cocaine Blues. And it's actually a Say No to Drugs anthem. Promise. Nothing good comes out of it. Anyway, this is The Furniture Man. Come on, mama, don't you take me for no fool. I ain't gonna quit ya while the weather's cool. Around my back door, honey, you're gonna creep just as long as you get me at 2.5 a week. Vaudeville circus rider came to town. They had a dancer looking nice and brown. They didn't know it was against the law for the junkies to stop at the 5-cent store. Just around the corner, a minute too late, another one was standing at the big gate. He was simply wild about his good cocaine. And they say, now mama, hey, hey. Here comes Sally with her nose all sore. Doctor said she can't smell no more. Called the doctor and they rang the bell and he was standing in the alley. Oh, they was simply wild about his good cocaine. Well now, what business has any man got messing with the furniture man? Oh, he got no dough, but that's for sure. Won't back your back no more. Take everything from an earthly plan to the skillet and the frying pan. If there ever was a devil born without any horns, it must have been the furniture man. I hear you, mama. Hey, hey. Here comes Sally with her nose all sore. Doctor says she can't smell no more. Call the doctor and they ring the bell. The women in the alley, ha, simply wild about my good cocaine. Cocaine, cocaine. Cocaine's a horse, not women or men. Doctor said kill you, but can't say when. Cocaine, ooh, cocaine. You know it's simply wild about my good cocaine. Well, baby's in the cradle down in New Orleans. Doctor with the baby till the baby got mean. Doctor with the baby till the baby got sore. Doctor said he can't smell no more. Called the doctor and she ring the bell. The women's in the alley are simply wild about my good cocaine. I'll tell your mama, hey, hey. Here comes Sally with her nose all sore. Doctor said he can't smell no more. Cocaine's for horses, not women or men. Doctor said to kill you, but he can't say when. I'm simply wild about that good cocaine. He said that he was simply wild about that good cocaine. All right. I'm getting a bunch of bass feet off this thing. This guitar is always acting up. Let me see. I was going to play y'all. The other song is called Handsome Molly. And it's really old. You like that song? It's on my MySpace. Check it out. Check out the MySpace, folks. But only from music. Because MySpace for personal use can just be weird. Anybody ever have a MySpace stalker? I haven't had one because it's like a music website. It's really easy. I feel sorry for anybody. Don't ever get an IM from a MySpace stalker. It's the end all be all. You know what I'm talking about. Well, I wish I was in London, or in another seaport town. I would set my foot on a steamboat, sail the ocean around. While sailing on the ocean, sailing around the sea, I would think about handsome Molly, wherever she may be. Well, I saw her at the church last Sunday. Her eyes were black as coal. I could tell her mind was changing by the rolling in her eyes. She said, well, her hair was as black as a raven. Her eyes were black as coal, and her skin was white like the lilies out in the morning cold. Now do you remember Molly? Give to me your right hand. You said if you ever marry, then I would be your man. So now that you've broken your promise, marry whomever you please, 'cause my poor heart is aching while you're lying at your ease. So I'll go down by the river while everybody is asleep, and I think about handsome Molly as I lay down to weep. Oh, I wish I was in London or some other old seaport town. I would set my foot on a steamboat, sail the ocean round. I would set my foot on a steamboat and sail the ocean round. Excuse me. Oh, a tickle in my throat. Matter of fact, I don't know why I rolled up in here without any water. But I'll be somebody's best friend if they'll get me a glass of water. That's my man, Pete Palladini, ladies and gentlemen. Offered to give me some water. That's right. I've been out in the dust and the pollen all day. I didn't bother to take any pills for it. Before I continue down my set list, does anyone have a particular, maybe older Cary in her song? Okay. You know I was fishing for it, you know. Let me try this. Gosh, I don't even remember how to play it. Oh, there we go. I was in a country band for about 3 years with the Bard Angels, and this was our hit that we never got on the radio or anything like that. But two drakes the hollers hiding out the light. Oh, and I recall how the hills would rise and fall. so they say. But when you run away, you cannot go back. But I think they're wrong. My grandpa painted signs and he does it to this very day. Oh, and my grandma sharecropped cotton until she gave her youth away. Oh, but I will find a light to shine, just to lighten up those dark places I left behind. Oh, and though they say when you run away, you cannot go back, but I think they're wrong. My kinship ties bind me tighter than any ties that bind. Oh, but blood is thick, thick enough to ease whatever's on your troubled mind. Oh, but I will find a light to shine. Oh, in those dark places I left behind. Oh, and though they say when you run away, you cannot go back. Oh, but I think they're wrong. Oh, and though they say when you run away, you cannot go back, but I think they're wrong. For those of you who have not read my resume, which will be posted on the new website, I grew up in Mississippi and had the great opportunity to live there, leave there, grow up somewhere else, and go back every now and then. And there are things about it that are like the best in the world, like the people and the cooking, and then there's things about it that are awful, like the poverty and the rest of the poverty that almost everybody lives in, except the very wealthy who live in gated communities around Jackson. But anyway, so that's what that song is about. It felt good to play that. Thank you for asking. I haven't played it in a long time. I went to a nice 3 at the end. Tried to switch it up for you. And this is a song called Happy Women Blues. This is off the new record, which was at first called Pocahontas and then was called CAH, but now it's officially called CAH, Dust and Bones. Anyway, this is Happy Women Blues. Got myself a happy woman till I fell in love with you. My heart does bear the wear and tear, beat till it was black and blue. And when you come down from old New York town, I wear a hole in my cowboy boot. Yeah, you're gone, I'm a weeping moan these happy woman blues. So I take my pleasure in whiskey, get as bad as I wanna be. I'm looking over my shoulder, hoping that you'll be coming back